right, people, what's up? Welcome back to the War Zone. Appreciate you coming back. Let's talk a little bit about this Vergil Ortiz, Terrence Crawford situation. So, as we all know, Vergil Ortiz was victorious against Igis Kavalauskas in their fight, but it wasn't without a serious challenge. Um, at one point in this fight, man, I saw where Vergil was hurt pretty significantly, and he could have actually been finished at some point in this fight. However, he did come back. He did finish the fight in the later rounds. Can't take nothing away from him. He fought through adversity. He did come back. He was victorious. It was a great job. Um, so after the fight, Terrence Crawford's trainer, Bomac, he responded to the fight by saying that Terrence Crawford will knock you out. Um, in the past interview, Vergil Ortiz was asked if he was ready for a fighter like Terrence Crawford. And he responded, I don't know, but I know that I want the fight. You know, and when I look at this response, man, I look at this response as somebody who's not confident that they can beat one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Um, Looking back at this fight, there's no way that any of the top welterweights gets Vergil Ortiz in trouble like that early in the fight and not finish him. Um, Obviously, Kavalauskas didn't have the stamina. He didn't have the punch placement. He just wasn't skilled enough to put Vergil Ortiz away once he had him hurt. Um, but my question is, why are you calling out Terrence Crawford, bro? Like, I mean, I could see if you were calling out somebody like Jerron Boots Ennis or uh, somebody like Keith Thurman, uh, somebody like Danny Garcia, somebody like somebody less with a little less caliber. I do not see you um, beating any of the top welters in this division at this point. I still think you're too green. Um, Now, I'm not saying Vergil Ortiz isn't a decent fighter, but the way he was hurt in this fight against Kavalauskas, just imagine, just imagine if he was in there with a top level welterweight. Um, he uh, he definitely doesn't have the footwork. Uh, the high guard, fighting with that high guard against a top level opponent, man, is a no no. He's not skilled enough. Um, I don't believe he's not fast enough. He's not. He just doesn't have the essential elements needed to be the top level fighter. Um, like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from this guy. Congrats to him on his win. He weathered the storm and he got the job done. Um, but like I said, he's too green, and he's not ready for the top welterweight in this division. So after the fight, um, he goes on to nonchalantly call out Terrence Crawford. And in this call out, what happened was, so once again, Ortiz mentions Terrence Crawford's name. Um, Terrence Crawford responded in a tweet saying, they love throwing my name around. I love y'all too. Congratulations on the win. Vergil Ortiz. Then Vergil responds by saying, "Hey, I don't ask the questions. I'm just answering. You know how it goes. Thanks, though." Yo, does this sound familiar, man? When you're looking at Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, individuals like this. See, this is all a part of the hype. This is all a part of. I look at it like this: a lot of these fighters are calling out people's names who they don't want to fight, instead of calling out the names of the fighters that they do want to fight. Um, because Ryan Garcia did the same thing in the ring, calling out Tank, calling out Devin, saying he wanted to fight Tank and he wanted to fight Devin Haney, and didn't want the smoke at all. Teofimo did the same thing with Devin Haney, and Vergil Ortiz, and it's like the politics of boxing. They're telling them, call out Terrence Crawford, call out Terrence Crawford. So what is that doing for you? What are you calling out Terrence Crawford for if you really don't want to fight Terrence Crawford? And then I can see them turning around and pumping the brakes just to see what type of response they'll get from it. But, brother, you are not ready for the likes of a Terrence Crawford. I don't know why you calling out Terrence Crawford's name. Sounds good. But we already know, man, you really don't want the smoke, because I can see it in your language. That's just not a good look for you, man. And we're seeing more of this in boxing, and it's sad, but it's reality. Like I said, man, call out somebody else, man. So, work your way up, bro, because like I said, you ain't ready for that type of smoke. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, you'll be thinking you're ready for somebody like Errol Spence. I mean, call out Mikey Garcia, somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? At this point in your career. But like I said, I don't take nothing away from his win. But like I said, any other top welterweight would have finished Vergil Ortiz. Would have finished Vergil Ortiz. And we all know Kavalauskas, he's a strong fighter, but he does have power. He's a decent counterpuncher. At the same time, man, he's just not on the level of these other fighters. But anyway, man, shout out to Vergil Ortiz once again. Shout out to Bud Crawford. I really don't know where he was really trying to go with this, but that's all I got for y'all, man. Just wanted to touch on that real quick. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please support the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my Tapology, my Instagram page. Check out my store, feastshops.com. All the links are below the video. And I'm out. Peace.